Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 20 of the March daily draws. So let's see what message we get today as we close out the week and approach the weekend. And I'll be taking the first card from the Tower of the Witch's Garden, followed by an oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch's Ostara Oracle. So let's use our first card and get the reading underway. And of course, it is now, well, it's either Ostara today or tomorrow, depending where you look. I think I'm going to I'm going to call it for tomorrow because it's the weekend. It's easier. But if you're celebrating today, then that's fine. Okay, here we go. And we have the Ace of Wands. So, very good to get as on Ostara. If you count the spring equinox, I think when I looked it up, it said that it was Friday the 20th. It was so that's today, and I think it was this afternoon sometime UK time when that was the case. So, but however you want to mark it, I'm going to say that the weekend is the weekend of Ostara. So, and that it's the spring equinox we're celebrating, and that's the equinox is, of course, that period where an equinox is where there's equal light and equal day. And then after that, the light returns more and more, and so there's more light during the day than before. We're coming out of winter, so the days get longer, as it were. The light of the day gets longer, and maybe only slightly perceptible to start with, only for a short. But as it goes on and on and on, the length of the daylight becomes more noticeable. That's how it works. So, and that's where we know that the earth is awakening, that things are coming to life, and the spark of creativity is burning bright, like this Ace of Wands. And we're beginning a new phase, a new season of around us in the world, of growth beginning, plants beginning to sprout forth, the grass becoming greener again, and other trees coming more to life again after the winter. All these different things are signs of life and abundance and vitality returning to the earth, and that is echoed in our lives as we seem to get more creative energy. We're coming outside more. We're not huddling in, sort of like near the fires. In the winter, we're now sort of coming out of hiding. We're coming out of being, sort of a lot of things being dormant and put on hold. We're now waking up with our activities, and it's an opportune moment to start being really creative, to set our intentions, to move forward as to create what we want to create and do the things we want to do. So the Ace of Wands comes to us to look out for those sparks of inspiration, to harness those and see where we can take them. It's seizing hold of that creative spark and going with it and fanning it into flame. So we may find that we're going to be inspired in various ways, that the spark of creative energy has been lit, it's burning bright within us, and we can do something with that energy. We've been setting our intentions of what we want, and the energy is there for us to use to achieve those goals. So when we get those sparks of inspiration, it's important to take hold of them, as this hand is grasping here. When we're offered them, we're to take hold of them and carry them forward, to carry them onwards. That's what this Ace of Wands is asking us to do, is encouraging us to do. Move forward with this creative energy. What is it that we want? What is it that we're inspired to do? And what was it that inspired us? What was it that lit the spark? All these things we can be asking. And this is a good time of year, to be thinking about our creative sparks, our energy, the things that has the potential to really make a difference in our lives. And that's what this Ace of Wands comes to remind us of, that we have this opportunity now to really create the kind of life and the things within it that we want to. That's what this Ace of Wands is promising us, a new beginning, a freshness to our lives, something fresh and new coming in with that energy that we want, that we need at this time. So let's take hold of it and use it to move us forward. Again, the key words for this month: moving forward. And that's what we can take hold of, this inspiration to allow us to do that. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Garden party. Party, celebration. It is a time of celebrating that this energy. We can celebrate this energy. We can have a party about it. We can celebrate. And garden party, where people, having a party outside, where we begin from this point to have more things outside. We can gather, we can celebrate together, celebrate this life returning to the earth, this freshness, this warmth, this light that's coming. It's to be celebrated. So let us take every opportunity we have to seize all hold of any inspiration that we have, and let's celebrate it. And the best way to celebrate it is to take hold of it, and yes, celebrate it, but the best way as well to celebrate is to use it to be creative and to enhance our lives in a way that we wish. To take hold of that opportunity and make the most of it is the best way to honor and celebrate it. And that's what we should do. And that is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's the message of the cards today. I'll be back tomorrow for day 21. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.